Hello, my name is Jan Latham-Koenig. I'm Chief Conductor of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra, and I would like to welcome you to our May production, Im Abendrot. If I wanted to listen to one piece on my deathbed, it would almost certainly be Im Abendrot, the last song of this extraordinary cycle. It was essentially the last piece that Richard Strauss wrote. He was 85 when he wrote it, and it sums up, more than anything else, his genius as a composer. You see his journey from brilliant virtuoso orchestrator, sometimes overblown textures, huge structures. It is as if everything has been stripped away, and what remains is only the pure, resigned genius, in this case, of 4 poems by Eichendorff, by other poets, that he has transformed into a sad, resigned world, where you fear, when you listen to it, that the composer knows that he has not long to live. In fact, the last word of the last poem is, "Ist das etwa der Tod?" Is this perhaps death? He foresaw his own death, but the melancholy beauty of this music will haunt you forever. We are following this with a modern work, Credeva, by our composer in residence during this year, Luc Brewijs. And after the interval, we will be performing Gustav Mahler's 4th Symphony. For those accustomed to hearing and imagining Mahler as a huge, complex composer writing for vast forces, the 4th Symphony is possibly a surprise, because it actually uses a small orchestra. There is a soprano in the final movement, and it has a chamber music-like quality. And when you hear it and conduct it, you are aware of the fact that Mahler is in a line of composers, starting, if you like, from Mozart or Haydn, and going unbroken towards himself. One should never forget with Mahler that he was first and foremost, particularly during his life, known as a conductor, and very few people knew him as a composer. In fact, so busy was he at the Vienna State Opera and then with the New York Philharmonic that he only composed generally during the summer months. Of course, he's a genius, but no other composer seems to create a for and against in such a polemic way. I've never understood why. I think he's a genius. I think he's very interesting. I don't like absolutely everything he wrote, but this is one of my favorite pieces of his, because the structure is so perfect. He makes extraordinary use of the resources that he has. And, of course, knowing that he was a great conductor, you see the influences of all the pieces that he conducted, which led, in a way, to his compositional structure and indeed aesthetic. This is not a criticism, because all composers have always been influenced by other composers, just as writers or visual artists. But it is like, when you hear this music, a summing up of the entire Austro-German-Hungarian musical tradition, culminating in Mahler. I hope that you enjoy this last May concert, which is the final concert of our season, so much that will very much stimulate you to come again and hear our 2017-2018 season. Please do.